Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's take a look at the gold market. Just one session has passed since our last discussion. Yesterday we said that it's really nothing to discuss mostly because it's unclear what behavior market will show. But right now situation is changing very fast and some hints starts to appear on the gold market. And in general the situation here is very interesting, thrilling, and as usual on the gold market it's rather sophisticated. So let's try to recall what we do know right now. We know that on the monthly chart we have the bullish grabber that suggests the taking out of the 1357 top. This is the minimum target point that is clear for us, and that we definitely know that this should happen at least by the patience that we have, because this patience stands already in place, and action that we see on the gold market suggests that it should happen. Because indeed, very fast action with the gap open standing here, fast acceleration. Right now, investors mostly talk about the lack of the inflow in ETFs and golden ETFs, since they did not see real purchasing on the physical market. But I have to say that very often the real dynamic of the ETF statistics could be lagging compared to what's really going on in the markets, on the futures market, because within the last 3 weeks we saw in the CFTC report that speculative position is rising on the gold market. It means that sooner or later, but probably sooner, the ETF will also feel this setup, feel these changes, and dynamic should change. So at the same time, right now, on the gold market, we see that kind of the retracement still has started. And this has started as soon as market has closed the gap that has been formed in August of the last year. You can see this drop. This market has completed, has closed this gap. As I said, gap is closed, and it immediately has turned down. Now the major question, what this turning down means. Whether this will be major reversal or it will be just short-term retracement. If it will be short-term retracement, how deep it could be, and what to expect next. On the last question, we approximately already have answered. So we said that 1357 should be taken out. It means that current retracement should not be reversal, should not be too significant, but at the same time it could be different. I think that nearest target, the minimum target that retracement should cover, will be equal approximately to the harmonic swing that we have here. So counting it to this level, we see that it should be somewhere at least to the pivot point that stands at 1328. That's the minimum target that market could achieve. The 1328, so 1330 probably, somewhere in the top of this previous consolidation. Alright? This is the minimum target that probably will be reached. At the same time, guys, market stands in retracement, and on other dollar-related assets, for example, Forex market, we wait for a bit deeper retracement. Some double repo patterns have been formed there. On the gold market, this retracement also should be a bit deeper. And based on this suggestion, I think that should be, it could be some kind of the ABCD action maybe, that approximately will be equal to double of this harmonic swing. So somewhere maybe to this level, some kind of the ABCD pattern maybe. And this level stands around weekly pivot support 1390. This is also FIB support on the hidden reaction point. Also, guys, why I would like to show this chart, because this is the picture that you will not see very often on the markets. This is hidden Giordano reaction point where you could build the hidden FIB levels. and these fib levels are building from the gap that has not been closed. As you can see here, we have gap, and you are building the fib levels. For example, following this logic, in fact, we have the confidence around 1303, but other people will see just the fib level. Also, they do not see 1380 fib level, although we see them, because it's based on a hidden reaction point. It's on the gap, and this is also the fib level, and it coincides with the weekly pivot support one. That will be the second destination. I think that in the current circumstances, chances that market will go lower below this level are not very significant. Besides, when the market stands on the upside action, we know that the retracement should be held by the weekly pivot support one. In this case, we're treating this trend as the valid. That's why, if this is indeed the retracement, market should not drop below the weekly pivot support one that stands at 1317 area. So the two targets that we will keep an eye on. Finally, as you can see, that market is coming closer to the MACD predictor line, and we can't exclude the chance that market could form the bullish grabber here. If it will happen, that will be another scenario that could be materialized in the nearest future, when the market will form the grabber. That will suggest the taking out of this top, and this could mean that indeed market could form just minor retracement, complete this harmonic swing, and continue move higher above this top, right to this top. That's also a scenario, but it mostly stands in relation to the first one that we are talking about. It's based on this minor harmonic swing, right? Mostly two levels to watch for. On the intraday charts, guys, at the first glance, on the 4-hour time frame chart, at the first glance we could talk about the head and shoulders pattern, right? So why it can't be materialized here, so market could form the head and shoulders and start dropping. Well, by the shape, it looks very, very attractive. But by the current context of the market behavior, it's very low chances that will be completed. Mostly because we have the monthly pattern that suggests that taking out of the 1357. If even market will start to form kind of shape of the head and shoulders pattern here, I think that the chance that it will fail, for example, the market will start to form right shoulder and just will continue move higher and will erase the head and shoulders, are greater than the completion of this pattern, because head and shoulders is a reversal pattern, and currently it will be quite irrational behavior if market will start to form reversal pattern here while it hasn't completed the major target. It's just not logical in the current environment. That's why I will not bet on the appearing of the head and shoulders pattern. On the hourly chart, guys, it's another pattern that could be formed that mostly agrees with the idea of retracement to the 1318 area, 1320 area. This is kind of the godless triple to buy. So we could draw it from this low, but you could also draw it from that low. What's really important, for example, you could draw it in this manner, it doesn't matter. What really matters is the depth of this ABCD action. And here again, we need to return back to discussion of the Forex market. On the Forex market, we expect on the intraday charts to get the double repo pattern. Double repo pattern suggests deeper retracement. That's why on the gold market, this could be deeper retracement as well. OP target looks very nice, around 1330, and that's for destination point that could be achieved, and when the market will show the first scenario that we have discussed. For example, if it will form the bullish grabber on the daily. But taking into consideration the speed of the dropping and how fast market has reversed this upward action, it means that it was an attempt of the market to push higher, but it has failed, and market has just erased this opportunity. By the nature of the behavior, this reminds the double repo action, guys. But of course, by the shape, we do not have double repo. And that's why I think that it's really a chance exists that we will get action not to OP, but to the XOP target. It stands around 1322 and mostly agrees with an area that we have on a daily. It's around weekly pivot point. So here, some kind of, as I said, ABC reaction could be right to this area, and we could get here got this triple to buy. So as you can see, situation on the gold market is not simple, but at the same time it brings really significant potential for the trading as soon as the pattern will stand in place. Now just keep watching. As upside momentum is rather strong, currently it could be very, very risky to trying to take the shorts positions in favor of achieving of these possible targets. That's why, by my opinion, it's better just to wait for clear bullish patterns, clear bullish signals, and trying to take the long position with the target about 1357. That's the major idea in the gold market. What pattern will be formed? As we said, it could be different story. For example, it could be guarded cheaper to buy if market indeed will drop to the 1320, but at the same time, on the daily chart, this could be minor retracement and forming of the bullish grabber. If this will indeed happen, then we could get the chance to go long right on Friday. In this case, market will continue move higher right from the pivot point. This is also possible. But overall situation that we have on the forex markets here, it mostly suggests a bit deeper retracement. That's why chances that market still will reach the weekly pivot support one, at my opinion, is more significant than reversal right at the around weekly pivot point. But we will see that. Now we just need to watch how this retracement will develop, and after that it will be clear what pattern to expect.